All right. So let's start with the questions. Why convert decimal to binary? Okay. All right. So think about it like this is our computers, right? And the computer only understand on and off signals, right? Like a switch, like this one. So one, number one for on, and zero for off, or true or false, something like that. So it's like a switch. Okay. They don't get our normal, numbers like one, two, three, and so on. So we have to translate those decimal numbers into binary, right? Which is just sequences of ones and zeros. So that's sequences of on and offs, and that's how actually the computer processes everything. We tell it to do. It's the what you call it, the absolute basics of the computer's understanding, the binary. But it's also crucial for everything you see on your screen. Why do all computing devices have an IP address? Can devices share IP addresses? So can. All right. So imagine an IP address is like your house street address on the internet, right? Um, every device needs one, so you know data knows exactly where to go and where it came from. So let's imagine it like this. So um, this is the street, like your address. This is your house, right? Here's the street, okay? And then if you send a message, the IP address or the IP address tells it who to deliver it to. Right? So here I said IP slash address, right? So this is where it's going to, right? And then generally you can't have identical IP addresses within the same network because try to think about it. If two houses, let's say there's gonna be like another house in here, okay? Two houses on the same street, had the same address mail. Um, the mail would get totally messed up, or the message or whatever you're trying to deliver to. However, devices on different networks can sometimes have same IP addresses, but that's like more of a complex set. So, what's the importance of the subnet mask? All right. Well, with the explanation that we had from question number two, if your IP address is your house, then the subnet mask is like your street or neighborhood boundary. So, like this one, that's right. So the street and the that's the street, or how we see it, and that's like the subnet, right? It tells your computer which part of an IP address identifies the network itself, and which part it identifies the specific device on that network. Let's say this helps organize larger networks into smaller, um, more manageable sections, making communication more efficient, something like that. And it's basically a clever way to keep things tidy and ensure that the data gets to the right place good. So that's why subnet mask is important. So what can we conclude from this activity? Well, for me, my big takeaway from all this is that even though the computer networking might seem super, complex because it's very big, that we can't learn everything in just one night or overnight, and it's really complex at first glance, right? But there's a clear logical system behind it all. For those simple, uh, ones and zeros to how devices communicate across the internet. Everything is actually structured if we, look at it on a bigger picture. And understanding these basic concepts really helps make sense of all the, the technology that we use every day, which is pretty cool.